My roommate Stan had this takeout thieving habit. One day he went too far. He scarfed the food my online gaming buddy, Shadow Queen, had ordered for me. Later, Shadow Queen sends me a screen grab from the delivery guy's camera and hits me with, "You look like that? How dare you even talk to me? Gross." She dumps me and immediately hooks up with Aries, the top male gamer in our scene. Everyone starts posting pics of Aries, laughing at me. "Look at the lard bucket who got dumped. Serves you right. You're no match for Aries. He's a total hunk and a gaming god." I stare at the picture and freeze. Isn't that me? I logged into the game and bam, my gaming buddy Shadow Queen had cut ties with me. I tried to message her, but she just sent disgusting and then blocked me. Just then, my roommate Stan saw me online and invited me, "Hey Leo, I'm one game away from Diamond. Could you carry me?" I tried to shake off the weird feeling I had. Figured I'd help Stan then figure out the deal with Shadow Queen. But when I hit the group up, someone else was already in the lobby. The ID was way too familiar. Shadow Queen. Stan and Shadow Queen were chatting on voice comms. When she saw I was in the room, the friendly tone she had been using turned immediately sour. She snapped, "Ugh, why'd you invite him?" Stan, from his bunk above me, whined, "What's wrong, Shadow Queen? You know him." Shadow Queen was blunt. "No, and I don't want to know him. Don't ever associate me with him." I frowned and asked, "What's your problem?" Shadow Queen's voice was cold. "How dare you ask me that? I feel sick just thinking about us being buddies. Don't ever say we were a thing. I'd be too embarrassed." With that, she muted me and said to Stan, "I don't want to play with him." Stan leaned over his bunk, grinning smugly. "Sorry, Leo. Shadow Queen is way better than you. Maybe next time." And then he booted me from the room. Shadow Queen was good, yeah, but it wasn't why I was her gaming buddy. I knew her from real life. Her real name was Chloe, and she was the star captain of the volleyball team at the university next door. Once, when I was at a competition, she twisted her ankle and I carried her to the nurse's office. I was so worried, making jokes to keep her from freaking out. I was smitten with this kind, beautiful girl. So when I realized that she was also Shadow Queen, I accepted her invite to game together. We played a long time, me the jungler, her in mid, and we clicked. So I said yes to being her gaming buddy. She'd said I was the best male gamer she'd ever met, and hated those cringy guys who just flirt to climb the ranks. But now I was hearing Stan up in his bed, cooing as he played support. "Oh, Chloe, honey, can you give me the blue buff, please?" Chloe laughed. "Sure thing." It was super cutesy. I bit my lip, feeling mixed emotions. I decided to get out of the dorm. Just then, Stan suddenly asked, "Shadow Queen, why do you hate Leo so much?" Chloe didn't hold back. "He's just plain gross. Makes my stomach turn to look at him." I froze. Gross? I'm not exactly conceited, but I had actually been runner-up in the school's most handsome student pageant last year. This was the first time anyone had ever called me gross. Stan, hearing that, seemed taken aback for a second, but then he went back to his overly sweet voice. "I get it. Girls like you should be with a god. I hate ugly people too." Chloe laughed. "Like you mean you god?" Stan giggled like they had just shared an inside joke. I turned to look at Stan, who was facing away from me playing the game. His bed was a mess. His sheets and pillowcases hadn't been changed all semester. They were yellowed and dingy. His hair hadn't been washed in 2 weeks. He probably last showered a few days ago, and his body was emitting this gross fried food smell. He was sitting on his pillow, all 200 plus pounds of him, simpering to Chloe. "Oh, you're so bad." I couldn't take it anymore, so I left to grab something from the cafeteria. About 30 minutes later, Chloe posted in our gaming squad's Discord, "Anyone want a game?" She was high rank, super skilled, and lots of people wanted to ride her coattails, but she had only ever played with me. Everyone jumped at the chance. "Carry me, Chloe." "Whoa, Chloe's not playing with Leo today. What's the occasion?" Chloe replied, "Don't ever bring him up in front of me." Everyone started to sniff out the gossip. "Whoa, you guys break up?" "Just checked Leo's profile and they aren't gaming buddies anymore." "Man, you two seemed perfect, even from the same town. What happened?" I was waiting for